Yo, look like we live, right? Yeah, we live now. Okay. What's up, everybody? So look, we finna get into, before I can, tell you about the current situation. I want to take you back, right? I want to take you back to 2008, and this is where it all began. This is where the essence and all of the magic and everything like that started to come into play. Of Jookin Warz and the entire community coming together to battle each other and you know, um, be that particular era of Jookin. There were no battle competitions before 2008. You know, Tarek was, the unadulterated owner of UDIG Dance Academy, and he allowed me to be the creator that I am, and put together, events. Wasn't Jookin Warz yet. It was like the mud battle. It was like the mud dance leagues on the Memphis Urban Dance League or something like that, right? So we had all of the people. We had Martell and B Frank and me and Rico and GNerd and Black and several others. At UD, it was an entire it was a plethora of people that were joining in on all the fun that we were having, building the educational block for the culture. The educational block became the entertainment sector. You understand? See, I'm trying to take you somewhere. I'm trying to help you understand what's going on. But anyway, um, you know, Broken Alliance was, how we do it, man. We create the beef. But the beef real once you on stage. But in the streets, it's always a beef to create to get some money. You know what I'm saying? To get the audience interested in what you got going on, right? So, in that regard, we created this DVD because over like a 12-month period, um, we had did two or three battles, and it was like we need to do something with this content. This is the exact position that we are in right now, right? I'm gonna talk about that later when we get into the community talk. But I'm still giving you a brief introduction as to why this is happening right now. Why am I about to play a video from 16 years ago? Well, it's to be understood that propaganda has to be put out. I am the original tape maker. I can sit here and pop it all day. But I produced these tapes, and we gonna watch some more. We got tributes and everything. But this one here today is the beginning of this Jookin Warz cosmic warfare, situation that I've created for the audience to enjoy. This battle review segment of our little industry here in Memphis and abroad. Um, Me and GNerd were a part of a much bigger operation in Sean Gunn Entertainment, um, which encompassed several different entertainment mediums in one, all geared toward the youth. Now, this one, we was young boys. So we're talking about the future of Jookin already happened for Jookin, but it didn't happen within the Jookin world. It happened within the teenage entertainment world in the city. So it's somebody's job, and Jookin is the last craft standing in that regard as a full-blown entertainment spectacle. It's somebody's job from that era to continue what was done or figure out how to implement those particular strategies into the new world of entertaining the youth, right? So, in that regard, I'm going to judge my peers. I'm going to judge the youth. And, I'm going to encourage that we stop judging battles at the event and, streaming and podcasting take place so that the world can learn about the style and make decisions based on professional, analysis of what the style is. You make your own opinion about who you think won dancing. But there are elements and methods. There are rules to this that aren't regularly followed. I'm a fan of all things Jookin. Even if it kind of ticks me off sometimes what the Jookers are doing. I love them little guys. I'm going to do this because this the role I got to play. I'm going to say what need to be said because it's the role I got to play for the culture. But it's never any disrespect. I stand down, I bow down to all them young guys because they are an extension of what we created. I appreciate them, right? I appreciate them. So we're gonna kind of switch it over a little bit. On November 24th, I'll be having maybe the sixth annual DP Award with OG Telly. OG Telly, he really shows love to us guys, in the Jookin game. That show love, to the culture and reach back to the OGs and made sure that the culture was celebrated and not the man, right? So when I give away the DP award, I give the DP award to people who thrived, that were influential and creative and had the mind that I had. They might be better than me in their opinion, at whatever they're better at. I don't do it for that. I don't feel like I'm the top of the mountain. I feel like I covered so many areas of trying to get it right for the culture that it's kind of hard to overlook me. In my previous episode, it got crazy. I'm a controversial dude, and when I start speaking on it, I just let it flow. But today, we're gonna get into some battle reviews. We're gonna watch the movie. But I want you to know that we're about to start definitively judging our peers, man. The DP award will not be judged. You will face me after you battle. I will say, and I hope others say. I hope to encourage this so people can know what Jookin is. Like, we expect ourselves to be notarized by the public, and we don't even analyze and speak on our own craft. So we got to get better at doing that as a community. So, I'm just going to push buttons. It doesn't matter to me. I'll just push buttons. I'll just give dancers a hard time. Not really, but, from this particular point of view, man, I'm finna judge these battles the way that I see it when I see it, right? All right, so what's next? All right, so let's get into this battle, right? Let's go. I haven't watched the battle yet. I just got sent the battle this morning. It just got on YouTube, It's currently playing on YouTube. And from yesterday, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm reading comments from Facebook. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, King. That's all right there. I mean, I reviewed that JP battle from the other night. And you know what I'm saying, man? Look, shout out to JP for cooking him. He put a knot on his forehead in the first round. But, I mean, you got to be ready for the judges to make it hard on you. And I don't believe that that's right. I think we should just leave the judging out. Because look what happens when you just cook somebody and then they say you lost. Your whole emotion change. You're not going to get motivated like, oh, let's go again. No, this is a professional sport. You said it was a 90-second one-rounder. You see? Make a decision. Especially if you're a professional jooker. Make a decision. Now, we don't want decisions anymore. I don't want you to decide anymore. I'll decide for myself, and then I'll let the audience decide based on the true analysis of what's happening, not the flash view. The flash view is just not getting it. Look, people be dropping stuff, they be falling, and they be doing a lot of stuff, but it's still elements to this craft. Like it's build-ups and it's combination. It's parts of it where that matter in the whole scene more than the other stuff. So you have to analyze each dancer's ability to navigate around it. We do very difficult moves sometimes. So you have to look at the attempt, you have to look at the execution, but then you got to look at the actual drive of the other dancer and their attempts and execution. So you can't just make the decisions um, based on like that little flash view you be having. Okay? All right. And then these battles. Yeah, so these young guys, right? I want them to be more motivated, man. I want them to be more motivated to hit the floor and really perform because somebody finna talk about them. Somebody finna say something about them that they probably not gonna want to hear if they don't perform in the correct fashion. You see, you gotta come out there and put the moves in the riffs. Don't pick the song and then get out there and don't match the energy of the song. Don't get out there trying to do stuff that you just simply not skilled at. It's not smart in a battle. Battle is warfare. You know what I'm saying? Like when you going towards multiple rounds, if you know you got somebody from the moment they step out there, you go cook them and you finish it. But if you don't know if you got them, you know what I'm saying? Like when judges is involved, it can end up in a tie. So you want to have the mind that I want to put Jookers in the mind that the whole world is about to watch you, and you about to be judged while the world watching you. They'll go be able to watch the video too, yada yada yada, right? But while the video playing, during these live streams, you're gonna actually get a sense of what you're doing. Trust me, I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna get a sense of what you're doing. All right, so Sunday, November 24th, we're gonna be honoring the big homie Dram. I've been hearing a lot of this and a lot of that and a lot of that. Look, what Dram has done since 2020 is phenomenal. He has stamped a complete generation in age with his skills. He has encouraged his style of juking to illuminate the youth and inspire them. He's the Kobe Bryant or the Michael Jordan or the Shaquille O'Neal or whatever you want to call it of this generation. Like he's the reason why these young guys stepped up. And now you can see the ones that's real gangster. They got big moves. It's like he mixed gangster walking and bucking, like our generation of bucking together. And love that little dude, man. I don't care if he at the DP award. I don't care whatever. It don't make me no difference because we honor the legends. And if that's what my job is to do, I'm gonna honor the legends, man. The community definitely honored me. I'm gonna talk crazy as I want to talk. That's okay. It'll be all right. Just talking a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme of things, at the end of the day, we got a little bit. Okay, we got more. We got more comments over there on Facebook. At the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, these people are going to elevate if they know that they're being truly judged. If they just being watched by a couple of people and then somebody make a decision, yeah, it's a dub if you won. But what if it's close? What if you need to grow and that little hand over there to the right or left at you isn't enough for you to be better next time? Well, now you're about to be, and you don't have a choice on you, or just stop competing. If you're gonna be embarrassed, or if you just know you're gonna lose before you get out there, and then you finna get roasted when the video hit this channel, so just don't do it. Go perform. I retired for a reason. Kobe retired for a reason. Mike retired for a reason. Shaq retired for a reason. Why? Because it was time for the next guys to step up. I don't have to keep battling you to be present. I don't have to stay in the league to be present. Yes, I had to go on hiatus to figure out what's going to happen, man. What are we going to do? What am I going to do for us? See, people can call me selfish, but that's so selfless. How can I help all of them? I can see them struggling. I don't want them to fail. I want people to come to their events. I want the dancers to know that we love to see them do what they do, and we gonna do them the right way. We gonna treat them the same way we was treated. They gonna rise. They gonna rise the same way we rose. I want that. I want that for them, right? So, that's the DP Award. Rumble Room, downtown on Main Street, November 24th. Now, I want to get into some more pertinent things real quick before we get into this. Well, you know what? Let's jump into this battle real quick. I'm ready to see the battle. You know what I'm saying? So let's go see the battle. I'm ready to see it. I haven't watched it yet because I was going to watch it on here. So here we go. Let me let everybody know that I'm finna do it on the book. Or maybe. Yeah. Hey, let me try something real quick. I don't do this that often. I'm going to do this real quick. Let's go join the live in the Memphis dance world. Man, just trying to get back active with it. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to do something real fun for everybody. I want everybody to have a good time. I want everybody, to really get into this thing. I'm probably gonna have to come from another computer. My camera's already being occupied by this computer, so I'm probably gonna have to, go to another video source and pop it for the gram. Well, for the Facebook. Let me see. I need a tripod. You know what? I don't feel like it, man. I want to get into this battle. So they'll have to watch it later, man. I ain't finna. We just finna watch the battle. I want to get into it. Okay.
Man, we ain't flipping no dimes. This Jookin. I love you. I appreciate you, but we gonna flip the quarters.
Oh, Gene, man, this my guy, man. This one of the great. This Macho Man right there. He look like Macho Man with them glasses on.
Heads on key. Oh. Everything going too. It's tails, man. Nerd. Who going first, man? Keith going first, man. We got OG Keith. So if you ain't stopped,
okay, so we
BHG versus GNerd, man. Okay. Let's go. Pay attention.
Here we go.
Cut them up, please. Cut them up. Here we go.
That was hard right there. Ooh, did you hear the riff he hit? Yeah. Yeah, look, Keith. See the energy, he just let the energy roll it. And you gotta have the beat figured out before you get out there. The riffs he hitting, the double octaves, he tweaking. I see he breathing. I seen that lip buckle up. All right, here come the great GNerd. You know how he get down. He feel good. Okay, he loose. He feel a little loose, ain't it? Yeah. The animator. He cold. That's too cold. Keep winning in points right now. GNerd playing at the beginning. He bumping though. It's bumping though. It's real confident and loose. Then he glided into that joint. Yeah. And you know, I love the battle selection because Keith liked that double octo business. You know what I'm saying? Like Keith liked to get into the situation where he gonna be hitting riffs you ain't really listening to. Look at that one right there. GNerd is like, he gonna break it down for you. And I just like the way GNerd like to animate in breaking it down for you in the way Keith like to like just explode in an abstract fashion and then you see what happened on the beat. Okay. See, okay. All right, GNerd won the round right there. I think GNerd won the round on that one. On that one joint. I like what Keith was doing, but I think that was the most complete move of the battle so far. Okay, that's just one round. All right, it's over with. All right, then. So, look, I want to talk to y'all about something real quick.
So let me build you.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
E-commerce
I don't know what's
store.
going on. Okay, yeah. Whatever you said, bro. Okay, so I like the battle. I got to get on the GNerd, though. GNerd, I mean, this is the thing, right? I think I was talking about this yesterday. When you actually, when you're a person that knows how to plan a battle from beginning to end, you're always going to have that definitive move. Buckers think like that, but GNerd, I mean, he a juker at heart. But he's also, you know, one of those rare experts, one of those rare legends where he can put all of the elements together at once and, you know, advance, and advance the, he'll be able to advance his combinations. I was looking at my phone, my bad. Yeah, his combinations, they like not like other jukers because he had so many years to put tutting in there and animation. And then he also understands punchlines, right? The guy is great. So when you meet him in battle, the dude whole style set up to kind of clown you. Like the way his whole move set, skill set up, he gonna automatically do certain things that you need to already know to challenge before he does it, right? All right. You know, Keith, man, look, I'm a big fan of the choppers and the styling and everything like that. But like I said, man, we in 2024, and I'm watching some of the cats like a little Punkin. You know what I'm saying? They putting on for the choppers and the stylers, and it's changing. Like, they finna get they Dram in a minute. Like, the choppers version of Dram is about to come out. And you got to understand what I'm saying. You got to know the game to understand the business behind it, you know. Shout out to all of the guys who built chopping into styling. You know, even going back to OG Dre. See, OG Dre don't really show you that styling version of chopping the way that Duke Deuce or Tootie or Keith show you. Why is that, DP? Man, Dre one of the originators of the actual accent. Like, it was built, Tootie built his style from what Dre was doing and ended up building a chopping style out of a juker style. Hey, Dre with us. Dre really a juker. He's a mastery chopper. He's an expert chopper. And you got to get into the game to understand that chopping is the highest level of juking. And you can become a bucking juker. A bucking chopper or a juking chopper. But that accent of chopping, the ability to pop with your legs and your arm and to make those stops hit right, that is an expert level of wherever you enter it. Some people enter as poppers, like Jaws. Jaws automatically was a chopper because of the skills that he had or whatever, right? And we got a Jaws battle review coming up. I think Jaws battle SpongeBob at the NJL event, so we're gonna definitely review that. Moving forward, I got this new book I just wrote. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to sell you. I'm telling you something. I got a lot of free products coming out around it. I got like audio series and video series. I know y'all want me to get back to dancing. I know y'all want me. I know that I have been summoned to the floor. However, being that you don't own me, right? I have other plans for the culture's, environmental growth and development, if you will, right? So from the standpoint of when somebody enters the Jookin world, like, how can I help them without the filthy rap music? You know what I'm saying? How can I help them with creative insertion to their learning experience? So, with the upper body detail series will also be, I have video series coming out. So, we have the wing spectral diagram video series, which is coming out. That's an upper body manual. So I didn't mean to put that one on yet. We also have an audio series for that coming out. So it's a lot going on. But here, the upper body detail video series is basically going to help you to understand the book and, the new materials, the Jookin metrics. I want you to be able to tap in. I mean, I know that it's new, but it's information that's valuable enough to be around for the next 1,000 years with jazz and with ballet. And, I want to be able to deliver that type of content to people that want to learn, but they're not secular. They're not of our world. They're not, they don't come from the hood and they don't know anything about that. I want them to be able to tap into this and feel this from a Harry Potter type of standpoint, and things like that. So, with that, this Christmas, I have another book being released. If you ordered the Jookin Metrics, Upper Body Metrics book from DXPEN, you're going to be receiving more books. And they will be emailed to you as I upload them into that product. If you bought the single version, I definitely appreciate you doing that. But it's more to it than that. It's an entire modulated system for your body. And I'm going to be releasing several books that help you just to see what your body can do. And then you will be able to make those decisions from there. It's a big thing with dancers. You need to be able to understand your body to be creative. If you don't know what you can do, if you can't train yourself to do certain things, then you're just simply not going to be effective as you want to be as it pertains to creativity on the go. Okay? So, all right, with that one, we have also the audio series, just really fun. The audio series is going to be so fun for kids. It's going to be so fun for, if you like tales and you like imaginary worlds, it'll be very fun for you to learn about a world of Jookin that where characters embody the styles and you get to see the accents of the Jookers play out through these characters, but you also get to see the accents of real life as an urbanite and, as a person in the hood. I know everybody likes watching urban movies and, stuff like that, like, Boys in the Hood and Paid in Full. So I want to take you down their road, but I also want to take you down their road like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, and just make it where everybody can enjoy the part that they like about it. The music or the storytelling or the education, all of it becomes one for you. Okay, look, I ain't gonna do too much more advertising, man. We finna get into this movie. I know some of y'all ain't never seen Broken Alliance. That's why I wanted to bless you, with a little drop, just to let you, just watch it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you never saw it, this your chance to see it. Now, we're about to head over to the movie theater. and we're gonna get this thing going, man. Um, so 1 second though. I don't know. I don't know what happened to that one. Okay, right. It's cool. That's all right. All right, so look, let's head over here to the movie theater. Let's get this thing going, man. All righty, boom. Boom. All right, so this particular production I made in 2008. I made this one in 2008. There was Windows Movie Player and iMovie and all of these things out back then. So I used my artistic abilities to, continue to grow the culture. Yeah, that's what it was, the Memphis Jookin Club. That's what the old league was back in 2008. This is when Jookin Warz first started, but it wasn't an event yet. You may not know a lot about the underground tape world if you're not from Memphis. But, Jookers couldn't wait. Well, fans couldn't wait until tapes came out. So they could go to the club or go to the schoolhouse, buy them, and just had a new tape like a new pair of J's.
Dude, roll around sometimes. Okay?
Yeah, I know y'all probably expecting Jay. It's not J production.
Yeah. You could have shot his mind from mine.
And today, I'm gonna tell y'all about the opening lines. Yes, I know people been wondering how tight GNerd Daniel really is. Let's check this out. I got Daniel right here. We're gonna get through all the riff-raff and all the commotion. I'm asking all the questions, I'm getting all answers. Let me just ask something, man.
I tried to remaster the sound.
His man ain't never lost in business. In 2006, I recall he beat
Yeah, he did beat me. Yeah, at some point in the past, GNerd had beat me in the battle.
I didn't start the battle. I didn't start out beef and anything. He started the beef, so it was like when it happened. I'm just gonna do it. I had never had nobody confront me before. I mean, simply because of who I was, nobody had ever confronted me about that. Niggas feared me more than they wanted to come out there and dance against me.
So do you feel that GNerd calling you out with more of an insult or more of a competitive edge?
Well, you know what I'm saying? At first, I felt like it was some kind of, some kind of promotional scheme or something to get his name out there. Cause I'm like, but then when I thought about it, I was like, man, this nigga name just as big as mine. He got just as many views as me on YouTube. He won just as many contests I done won on all these stages. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Sean. I appreciate it. But I didn't really know what to say about it. I just was like, all right, let's do it.
Alright, so when it comes down to the battle, right? If everybody find out how to get hosted in East Memphis, this is GNerd's turn. If you feel that the odds were against you, man, in the first battle.
Man, I feel like all the odds was against me when I found out it was Byron Austin in East Memphis. Because he had won every blackout party, he won it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and black, you know what I'm saying?
Curse again.
But he had won all those. He had never lost in Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it was time to go again. Man, I gotta come with it. Everything against, I have no chance at winning. If I could just tie, it would be a win. So,
All right, so let's take a pause right there, right? All right, so in 2006, or was it 2000? Oh, in 2000, okay, I want to take you back to the first time I ever seen GNerd, right? All right, so in 2005, we was at the Martini Room. And I'm that guy in 2005, right? So, it's a lot of cats out there lurking. This is out during the rise of GNerd, during the rise of Caviar. It's a lot of cats out there lurking. So I didn't know who GNerd was. I had heard about him maybe once, but he was younger than me. So he a young cat, like his name out here ringing in the East. We don't really know because we out in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? And we just dealing with Raleigh people. You know what I'm saying? So we not on that type time yet where the whole city know each other like that. It had to happen. So this was before all the G-Force tapes in 2005 and stuff. Right? I mean, in 2006. Right now, me, Rico, at this point, me, Rico, Gino, Mike Doss, we was the new age gangster walkers. And we was at the, me and Rico was at the Martina room one night. And I walked into this circle and I seen this cat with the red race car jacket on. Because, you know, everybody wanted to be like Bobo. Bobo was the wave as it pertains to fashion, especially in East Memphis. Because he was the king of East Memphis, but he was king of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? But he was the king of East Memphis, though. And basically, like, GNerd was he was the second coming of Bobo. That's basically what GNerd is, and he is that today. You know what I'm saying? When Bobo decided that it wasn't, you know, vital for him to take the role, GNerd stepped into the role, and you see who GNerd is today. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I salute the businessman and entrepreneur that he has become for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I have my views about everyone that, you know, including GNerd and that's like GNerd from a cultural standpoint, but from a business standpoint, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing but big salutes, you know, for your achievement in taking on the role that you took on for the culture, right? All right, so I just wanted to give you that brief rundown. Like, when I first met GNerd, it was like this. You know, he bumped, then I went and bumped. We got cool and everything. It was kind of like a little exchange or whatever because I'm from North Memphis, you from East Memphis. And then from there, we get cool, and that's when we started making the tapes and everything. So at some point, me and him battled. I think it was at U Dig. Some point, he had got off on me one time. Pause, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's where the beginning of this tape takes you. All right, let's continue. But we're headed into the first Fire and Ice battle, which is one of the most legendary battles ever in Memphis.
I just let it happen. You know, I just let it flow like I always let it flow.
We called you about what? An hour, 2 hours ago, about like 5:30 now, 6 o'clock.
Are you speaking in regards to this nigga being late?
It's usual. Man, who you feel beat GNerd? Maybe besides yourself.
Did I beat GNerd? Let's find out. Without.
Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna get hit with the copyright for this. I mean, the crowd, you know.
What nigga little January? What GNerd here? GNerd, where you at, homie? Y'all been waiting on this, man. Y'all been on YouTube. These niggas, man, they've been doing it for a long time right now. Who y'all think gonna win? Lil Daniel? GNerd. Lil Daniel? GNerd.
See that I'm dead. I'm a dead man already. Right? That's what they like to think.
Tails it is. GNerd. The day you first, we call tails, alright? Let's go.
With that wet, slippery stage. The stage soaking wet as usual. I want you to pay attention. I was already ready for it. I'm an expert. I wasn't caught up on it yet. I ain't know they were gonna play that version. It was dog. They ain't know what happened. Very, very mediocre first round. But look though, I knew the stage was wet. It wasn't nothing I could do about it, y'all. Look, he knew he crunk, cause this is home team. That's home team. Now he done fail. Boom, 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 boom. See, I don't play like that. I ain't gonna. I'm in the long run. I go long way with it. Look at him fall. Watch this. See, he had tried to fix it and everything. You can't fix it. So I just waited. He ticking right now. But they can end fast when you fall. See, now I know what the flow feel like. Yep. Yup, tweaking. And I ain't ball. I love the ankle note though. See? But you see what I'm saying? You cannot beat me on a sweaty stage if you think that you can just do anything. You can't do anything. I'm an expert, bro. See, that flow so wet, it's so hard to think. I just knew I wasn't finna fall. Throwing them towels. The flow so wet. I was so angry at the flow being wet because I already knew I was going up against somebody in the East. You know what I'm saying? But I don't fall though. I don't be fouled.
I gotta tell you, y'all seen it for yourself, man. First contestant. If y'all think Lil Daniel did his thing, I show some love for Lil Daniel.
So dirty.
Show some love for my nigga GNerd. Lil Daniel, one more time. One more time.
And you can hear them folks say, them folks trying to cheat DP and turned up. He mad.